Victor Wembanyama has been the talk of the town ever since going #1 overall to the San Antonio Spurs because he is a unicorn. He is the first man with an 8-foot wingspan. I think he might be the first guy with an 8-foot wingspan to be drafted in the NBA while he's still 7'4", while he has point guard skills. But there is another. There was a man who was taken just a tick before him last year, but he was out with injury, had a Lisfranc foot fracture after some summer league or whatever games that happened. It was one of those freak injuries, and he's come back, and he is also competing at this very moment for Rookie of the Year against, not surprisingly, Victor Wembanyama. But it is time to determine who is the better player, who is the better unicorn, Chet Holmgren versus Victor Wembanyama. The question on everybody's minds is, can 5 Victor Wembanyamas beat 5 Chet Holmgren? So we are going to be doing a 2-part series here, a 5v5 battles between Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren, and I kind of hopped in a little bit late. I thought there would be more presentation, but here we are with Chet Holmgren blocking Victor. Victor not having a good start to this one, as Chet did hit a 3 while I was laying out the introductions of the score. Currently 3-0 for the Oklahoma City Thunder, who has it most, and a foul is being picked up by Victor Wembanyama. Looks like he's struggling to start this game. It's so funny to see these guys run around on the court. They're just ridiculously tall and long and lean. They've got those freaky wingspans. I think Chet's is only 7'6" wingspan, with the standing at about 7'1", 7'2", while Victor is 8-foot wingspan at 7'4"? Question mark. We don't even know how tall he is. I don't even know if they're able to measure how tall he is, but Victor Wembanyama is an anomaly, which is why he went #1 overall to the San Antonio Spurs, and he's been pretty good. He has looked the part. He has been exactly what the doctor ordered, as here he is taking a 3 and missing. So we still have a 3-0 lead here. Only one shot has been made going into 10 minutes and 20 seconds left into the first quarter, as Chet drives into the body, does not draw the foul. Victor Wembanyama coming the other way now. What this isn't going to show with 2K gameplay is just how tall Victor Wembanyama is and how quickly he can get around the court. He can go from half court to dunking the ball probably within 2 steps. He is just a ridiculously unique specimen. There's just no other way to say it. I can't keep repeating myself, but here he is at the end of the shot clock, jacking up a shot and nothing going in, and we got an ugly game of basketball here because it's 5 Victor Wembanyamas versus 5 Chet Holmgrens. Obviously, the offensive execution isn't going to be as good as if there's a couple of point guards and facilitators. They're also rookies, so they haven't really maxed out their potential. That Chet Holmgren, though, running off a couple screens, getting an open 3, and he's missing. Ugly basketball here. That is one thing about these unicorns, is their 3-point shot needs to come. And speaking of 3-point shots, Victor Wembanyama splashes and ties the game. We got a 3-3 ball game here. I've never had the question, can 5 Chet Holmgrens beat 5 Victor Wembanyamas, cross my mind until now. It's just a really interesting, curious experiment. What if every single player in the NBA was 7'4"? You know what I mean? What if Steph Curry was 7'4"? What if LeBron James was 7'4"? Well, they all maintain their same athleticism. That can be a fun experiment to do as well, but it looks like Chet Holmgren going to the free throw line, and the first free throw is up and in. Because they're so freakishly tall and freakishly long, even if their shot forms are good, they just have such long extensions that their shooting is going to be questionably good for their entire career. Nobody's going to have that Steph Curry consistent 40, 45%. Nice little floater there from Victor Wembanyama. 3-point shot. Although at the same time, you have to say maybe the shot is easier because they're shooting from such a massive height. A Victor Wembanyama jump shot is probably release point of 12, 13 feet in the air. It's ridiculous. And nice little touch pass there from Chet to Chet as he throws it down. And just for posterity's sake, we do put these as Game 7s of the NBA Finals. Hopefully that makes it the most competitive. Hopefully that makes it the most fun to see 5 Chet Holmgrens take on 5 Victor Wembanyamas. We'll see if anything fun happens here. Got some plays running. Looks like this one's going to have to be a ISO. Somebody's going to set a screen. Somebody's going to do something. Chet Holmgren's going to dribble the ball. 2K gameplay at its finest. And here's Chet driving, drawing the foul. Chet Holmgren in foul trouble? Not really. Certainly a lot more competitive a game than I was expecting, but the score is currently 7-7. Chet versus Victor. Holmgren versus Wembanyama. My only concern is that they have very complex names with multiple syllables. I wish somebody was named Jeff Jones. That would make my life so much easier when I'm talking about these players. Here's Victor Wembanyama coming the other way off the miss, driving hard, half spin, passes it off. Here's Victor with the little one-hand touch and misses. Great defense there. And the thing about these unicorn players is that both of them have incredible defense, which is no surprise given their size and shot blocking ability, but their defensive instincts are also very strong. They have a good idea of when to help, as there is a block. Victor Wembanyama says, get that shit out of here. They have a good idea of when to help, when to pull back. And one thing that really impressed me about Chet, I know this is the Victor Wembanyama video as he misses a little floater there, is that Chet really has a bit of a dickhead mentality that I did not see when he was at Gonzaga. He's not afraid to get into the body. He has no strength, no muscle on that skinny, wiry frame whatsoever, but he will get into your chest. He kind of bullied Jalen Duren, and a nice little dunk there from from Chet, as he's got a 9-7 lead. I thought this was going to be a blowout for Victor Wembanyama, but Chet is holding his own, probably attributed to that mental toughness, coming back from a possibly career-threatening foot injury, and he said, no problem, I'm going to come and I'm going to be great, and I'm going to shot block, and nice shot, tough shot from Victor Wembanyama there, 100% smothered by the unicorn. I don't even know if they have nicknames yet. They're so raw and so young. I think Chet might be 21 and Victor might be 19. They're just unreal. They're specimens. There's no other way to describe it. You run out of words to say about how weirdly unique these guys are, as Chet Holmgren gets his own miss and kicks it to Chet for 3. Splash! Chet Holmgren saying, don't count me out. Victor may have gone number 1 overall, but I should have gone number 1 overall. And here he is leading in the 5v5 matchup. 5 Chets versus 5 Victors. Going to Victor in the post, couple of pump fakes. You see his release point with just standing is basically dunking. He's one of those guys that doesn't have to jump to dunk the ball. It's not fair. There's a 3. Chet with the foul, and Victor Wembanyama looking to tie this one up. And we got a tie ball game here as point Chet is bringing the ball up the other way, looking to see what he can do against the defensive menace known as Victor Wembanyama. If you ever watch a Spurs game, whenever Victor gets switched onto a smaller player like a guard, nice little floater there from Chet, in and out. You can immediately see his shot blocking presence negates any thoughts of attacking. They see him and they go, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to pass it to my teammate. I'll try to pull Victor out of the lane so that he doesn't block their shot and just play 4-on-4 basketball because Victor's wingspan is crazy. Anyway, Chet coming the other way. Nice little fast break there, but there was nothing doing. Here he is kicking it to the elbow. Pump fake, jab step. Nothing doing. Triple threat option. A little action. Oh, there we go. Chet Holmgren screaming open for 3. This is like a heavyweight fight with the boxers. These guys are so tall. They're so slow. Pull-up jumper, and Victor Wembanyama misses. And we'll certainly hop into Simcast after the next make. I just wanted to see these guys play it out. It's crazy having these freakishly tall guys playing on the court. I mean, the court just looks small. Human beings aren't meant to be this tall, and yet here they are, going number 1 overall, going number 2 overall, getting blocks, staying healthy, knock on wood, and here's Victor Wembanyama looking to run the offense some more. And I think, oh, there he is. There's the dunk from Victor Wembanyama. Great entry pass from Victor Wembanyama. Chet Holmgren gets caught up on a screen and does not help, and we will hop into Simcast. Hopefully this one gets a little bit close here in the 4th quarter, and we can enjoy some more 2K24 action. The Spurs have a lead here going into the 3rd, about an 8-point game. We'll hop in at the 6-minute mark and see if this one gets close. It's 86-80. Scoring is down, but that is because there's 5 Chet Holmgrens playing 5 Victor Wembanyama's. Inbound pass goes to Victor. No surprises. Here he is. Little, I don't even know what that is. A push shot out of the lane? Okay, Chet Holmgren bringing the ball up the other way. Dribbling behind his back, getting smooth, getting spicy. And here's Chet gonna accept the screen. Nothing doing. Puts that hand out. Gets the ball right at the free throw line. What's he going to do? Room to operate. 7-6. Loses his handle. Might be traveling. I don't know what's happening. Open corner. Nope. Contested. Victor. 3 ball is grabbed by Victor Wembanyama. And here comes Wemby the other way. Dribbling. Passing. Dribbling. Gonna run some offense. I might just skip you guys to the 3-minute mark because this is kind of bad basketball. 2K24 is not known. Here it is. 3. Victor doesn't take it. Now he's driving on Chet. Pulls up from the elbow, misses, grabs his rebound, puts it up, and puts it in. It's 88-80. Right at the elbow, down by 8. Chet Holmgren needs to respond. Here's this great play that's been working for them all night. He goes right into the post, and he blows the layup, gets his own rebound, and puts it up and puts it back in again. Score is 88-82. Now Chet Holmgren needs a stop on the defensive end. Clock's ticking. 5 minutes left in this one. Victor Wembanyama going to Victor Wembanyama. It looks like. Is the entry pass gonna happen at all? Nope. He kicks it right to the top of the key. Dribbles. Wow. Wow. What was that? Weird animation cheese for Victor Wembanyama, but he gets the shot up, holds, and pumps, and over Chet Holmgren. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even looking. I was looking away at my phone. I thought they were going to take 10 seconds. Full court pass, Chet to Chet. Victor Wembanyama caught sleeping, and it's back to a 6-point lead. Chet's offense is doing just fine, but he needs to get a stop on the defensive end. Spurs call a timeout. Wow, full court inbound to the other side of the three-point line. Obviously intercepted by Chet Holmgren, and that's just the stop they need. Now can Chet run a little bit of offense here? Grabbing a screen from Chet Holmgren, and Chet Holmgren kicks it to Chet Holmgren, who throws it down with authority. 4-point game. It seems like Victor plays better in simulation, but Chet plays better in game as Chet Holmgren throws it down, cuts the lead to 2 possessions now. Victor Wembanyama, struggling on offense, has only scored about 4 points that we hopped in. Double coming over for Victor. 3! In and out, gets his own rebound, puts it up, misses, gets it again, puts it up, and there it is. 3rd time's a charm for Victor Wembanyama. Good defense there on the first end for Chet Holmgren. Good defense on the second try for Chet Holmgren, but the third one just not good enough. Got to secure those rebounds, and unfortunately Chet Holmgren does not. Now Chet needs to respond, back down by 6, dribbling, steps back. Oh my gosh, open shot, but ugly release. Don't know what happened there, but Chet Holmgren blows a mid-range jumper there. Now Victor looking to extend on this lead. 6-point game, 3 minutes left. Driving, pulls up, and splashes, and the Thunder should probably call a timeout. Now down by 8. All that hard work has been lost. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. Chet going to the elbow. What is this play? Not really sure. There it is. Chet Holmgren pump fakes. One-handed touch floater. Misses again. That is 2 open shots from Chet Holmgren. Should have gone in. Have not. And now Victor Wembanyama can push this lead up to 10. Chet looking to make a stand defensively. Here he is going into the post, getting bodied. Pump, shot, grabs his own rebound, puts it up and misses. 0 for 2 right underneath the basket, and Victor Wembanyama is not able to extend. Here's Chet, grabbing the screen from Chet, passing it to Chet, pump faking it. And wow, just blown defensive assignment there. Don't know what happened, but Victor Wembanyama just makes mistakes. What happened? Drives into the body. Looks like the switch kind of fouled up Victor Wembanyama's concentration, but Victor Wembanyama messed up Victor Wembanyama, and now they're coming the other way. I love the announcers when you do like this. Back in the earlier 2K days too, it was really obvious. Oh, pump fake, shot, miss, Chet going the other way, passing it up, and here he goes, pull up. Oh, that was an ugly shot, and it goes in. Back to a 4-point game. Chet Holmgren is on fire. This was a bad shot. Contested mid-range transition jumper, and it goes in. I was going to say, I love the older 2K games where you could hear where the announcers recorded the names. So that they would say like, Karl Malone, Victor for 3! Splash! Up to a 7-point lead for the Spurs. I don't think I'm ever going to get my story out. Where they say like, Karl Malone passes to Karl Malone, and then on the post is Karl Malone. I don't know. It's just something funny in the old days. As Victor Wembanyama says, get that shit out of there. Cementing this win. One more stop, one more bucket is going to ice this game. Chet Holmgren in desperation doesn't play defense. Oh, but Victor Wembanyama dribbles into the coverage, and Chet Holmgren is sprinting the other way. Transition, loses his dribble. Now Chet needs to get a stop, a score, a stop, and at least another score. Going into the post, Victor Wembanyama on fire. Look at that defensive badge. Kicking it, Chet passing it again. Bad offense. Nothing's being executed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for 3. In and out, and that might have been the miss that Chet Holmgren did not need. Still a 7-point deficit. There's a glimmer, a chance, but the Chet Holmgrens need to play defense here. Victor Open, one-handed, miss. Clock is ticking, 46 seconds left. Chet Holmgren passing it, dribbling behind his back, puts it up, and misses, and that is going to be game. Victor Wembanyama dominates, cements his legacy as the true unicorn, as the #1 overall pick, and as the better, freakishly tall, 7-foot demigod. And just for posterity, going to the free throw line. And time is expiring here as Victor Wembanyama wins by 9. Got close there a couple of times. The Chet Holmgrens were able to bring it down to a 4-point deficit, but ultimately fall just a little bit short. I like how these jerseys right in front of us don't have any names. Anyway, Victor Wembanyama is ecstatic because Victor Wembanyama is also ecstatic. Look at all the size and all the wingspans. Chet Holmgren in disbelief. Cannot believe that they got so close, but unfortunately are not able to overcome, I guess, Greg Popovich and the Victor Wembanyamas. Let's go to the trophy celebration. And there's Adam Silver looking like a short man, handing it to Victor Wembanyama. The camera doesn't go that high. I don't know who this strange miscellaneous man is. Number 0 standing on the podium, but there is 5 Victor Wembanyamas and somebody. Who the hell are you, sir? Winning the celebration, the trophy. Who is number 0? Get off my court. And no surprises as Victor Wembanyama gets the finals MVP. I love how Adam Silver has to break his neck looking up to see Victor's face. I love that the camera can't even, it gets the lower 1/2 of his face in this celebration. And who is this guy? Who are you, sir? How did you get on the court? Now, anybody can win a normal standard issue regulation NBA Game 7 in the NBA Finals, but can you win a 5v5 on the street? Chet Holmgren versus Victor Wembanyama one more time to really determine who is the actual best player between the two. Obviously, we are not going to be playing. We are simply watching. This is only going to 5 as the first pass is a horrible entry from Chet, and a shooting foul does not convert, but Victor Wembanyama going to get the ball back. I like these the hoodies that the Thunder are wearing. For some reason, Chet Holmgren is dripped out. Oh, wow. Victor Wembanyama, though, takes his man off the dribble, just goes right through him, and it is already a 1-0 lead for the Unicorn from France. Tries to intercept that pass, misses, gets back on his man. Now they're going complete ISO. There's a bird flying across my screen. I don't know why. And look at Chet. What is this bird doing? It's a drone. Why is there a drone in my face? Sir, can you get out of here? We're playing basketball. Victor Wembanyama, there's the drone. Dribbling the ball, handing it off. DHO, pull-up jumper, missed, and it's still a 1-0 lead. Chet Holmgren trying to bring the ball back. And we'll see if anything happens here, anything fun as Chet goes into the body. Is he going to go through? Is he going to go around? Is he lost? This is a totally dead play. Execution, terrible. Dribble handoff. The drone is flying around. Why is there a drone there? Horrible entry pass. And Victor blows the layup, gets his own rebound, puts it up, puts it back in. 2-0 lead. Remember, this one is 1st to 5. Chet Holmgren struggling here to find some offense, making costly turnovers, costly mistakes. Now he's trying to take, there's the drone again. Victor off the dribble, open from 3. Decides not to take it, though. Stepping back, looking like he's trying to make his life a little harder if he makes that step back splash. That's a tie ball game there. Clock is ticking. Street ball has 40-second rules. There's the drone again, kicking it to Chet. Trying to ISO, trying to go around. Any opportunity, any opening. And Victor Wembanyama smothers it, says get that shit out of here, puts it up, gets blocked, puts it up again, and it's now 3-0. The Victor Wembanyamas have too much size, too much skill, and unfortunately, Chet Holmgren is still scoreless, being held to 0, being held to nothing. Giving him the old Tony Snell for 3! Splash! Just what the Chet Holmgrens ordered. And it's now 3-2. Now a 3-pointer by Victor Wembanyama wins this game. The rules are in street ball, you gotta win by 2. Here's Victor just trying to ISO up. The drone keeps flying across my screen, distracting me. And there's the dribble, and there's the pull-up, and there's the miss. Just what Chet needed. On the reset, there's Chet. Passing to Chet. Passing to Chet. Passing to Chet. Nothing happened. And finally gonna get a screen called for him. Chet accepts the screen, passes it. Oh my gosh, the animation, jeez. And we got a tie ball game here. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Victor Wembanyama had a 3-0 lead. Now it's tied up. Three-pointer still wins them the game, but how is Victor's offense going to respond? They haven't really had a go yet. They've basically been intercepting passes, playing lockdown defense. Dribbling, trying to take his man off dribble. Shot, contested, 66% contested, 10-foot jumper, and it still goes in. Chet can tie with a one-pointer, take the lead with a two, but there's no way for Chet Holmgren to win. Looks like they're going to try to go into the post here. Chet versus Victor operating. Stepping back, dribbling, tough shot, gets blocked. Victor for the win! Bang! On the blocked shot, Victor Wembanyama completes the 2-0 sweep. It is official. 5 Victor Wembanyamas beats 5 Chet Holmgrens anytime, any day. And that is going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was ridiculous. And I'll catch you in the next one.